What do you want, little one? Keep it... I am a rock titan, a son of the earth. My name is Lucius. As we rock titans grow old, our stone skins decay and become soft, like yours. The young often prey upon the old. One day, the tribe decided my time to die had come. So I fled and came here to live out the rest of my days with Brother Michel. Yes, when a titan reaches old age, he is ritually stoned to death by the rest of the tribe. Fortunately, I learned of their intentions the night before it was my turn and fled. I met Brother Michel, and he convinced the town to shelter me, and for that, I owe him a great debt of gratitude. I lived a long way from here, in the Pyrenees. If you cross those mountains, then I don't doubt that you did more than simply meet them. My people can be very vicious when trespassers wander. No, I haven't seen another of my kind since I fled. I would say that I've been lonely, but if I were to come across any of my brethren, they would surely try to kill me. You have the look of someone who has traveled many miles. If you want, I could give you some valuable advice, should you ever find yourself face to face with a Titan. The most important thing to remember when face to face with Titans is that, no matter who you are in the world of men, you are nothing more than an animal so far as they are concerned. If you must deal with Titans, remember that they are both compulsive liars and calculating killers. And one more, please don't mention you saw me here, not just for my sake, but for the sake of Brother Michel, and I am sorry, but I am not going to let you disturb my friend. Perhaps. Make your case, small one. Perhaps you should speak to Michel after all. Please do not waste his time. You may pass.
Peace be with you, traveler. I am Brother Michel. What brings you here? Montserrat? Ah, it has suffered an ill fate. I can see it in your face. What has happened? The relic you speak of is indeed nearby, sealed within an ancient crypt, forgotten by all but a few. 200 years ago, my order fought a great battle against the army of a necromancer within the crypt de l'Enceinte. Therein lies a mighty relic, and in the end we could protect it only by sealing the complex and trapping the undead horde within. The relic is safely sealed within its crypt thus far, but now this mad war with the English and the Inquisition's hunt for heresy among the peasants has robbed the crypt of its guardians. I fear its secrets will not be kept for long. Make certain that whoever attacked Montserrat does not get their hands on this second relic, otherwise the world may share Montserrat's fate. If our foes have managed to steal the relics guarded by the Order of Saladin, it is all but certain that the crypt will prove but little impediment against them. You must journey to the crypt, recover the lance from the perils within, and keep it safe in your possession. Would that my scarred old body could join you on this quest. My sword would be yours. I will pray for you. The crypt is to the north, beyond Toulouse. I will mark the location on your map. Beware. It is a dangerous place, full of trickery, traps, and deception. You would do well to arm yourself with knowledge before venturing there. What more can I tell you? I fear they still are. The undead do not rest, and they do not give up their second life, however wretched, without a fight. Sorcerers from the Order of Saladin sealed the entrance to the crypt with magic. The seals they devised are powerful, but they are not impregnable. They can be broken. And once inside, there are all manner of false doors and decoys, and of course, the remnants of the necromancer's army. The relic is safely sealed within its crypt thus far, but now this mad war with the English, what I know, I will tell. This is a simple village, but even here there is no peace from the outside world, and few have a titan to shield them from unwanted visitors. An inquisitor is scouring the village, looking for heretics. Oh, no doubt, it is difficult not to find heretics these days if one looks hard enough. The heretics the Inquisition seeks are called Cathars, who believe in reincarnation, while heretics, they are relatively harmless. What I know, I will tell. It is a fool's errand to attack a powerful enemy and leave your shores defenseless. They would be fools not to. I suspect the English may already be on their way to Spain's shores. What I know, I will tell. There are 2 places of note in this area: the caverns of Nostradamus and Le Crypt de l'Enceinte, the crypt of the Holy Lance. Haven't heard of the great Nostradamus? Oh, yes, he lives in this region, or did at last I heard. He was a French fortune-teller. His predictions were vague, coded Latin rhymes. Bad poetry, bad fortune-telling, too. The worst sort of drivel and nonsense. But then he acquired a spirit. He was on a pilgrimage to Spain. He wintered in Montague while waiting for the passes to clear. Stayed in his room the whole time, prophesying. Small things, minor predictions. Nostradamus couldn't resist showing off his abilities. He used them like parlor tricks, telling one of the local farm girls she'd have twins, or telling a fisherman he'd land a prize catch, and so on. Eventually word got to the Inquisition, who were already watching this area. Nostradamus fled to the caves. Some say he crossed the mountains in the spring. As for Nostradamus, no one has heard from him since. May I ask why? Yes, did you come to Montague seeking Nostradamus? Or do you just wish to delve into the caves to see what trouble you can get yourself into? Very well, but if you go, take care. Strange creatures are said to make their home in the caves, and they may not welcome your arrival. My prayers are with you.
acceptons toute l'aide qui nous est proposée ces jours-ci.
Perhaps the flap mechanism overcompensated for the air backflow. A few simple modifications might be in order. Oh, there you are. I was starting to wonder if you would ever wander up here. I was just passing over the area in my flying machine, and I decided to drop in. Actually, the machine made that decision abruptly. It will need quite a few more adjustments before any sane person would step back into the pedals of that heap. But a few people have accused me of being sane. I just thought I would check on your progress, and you seem to be progressing marvelously. And I suppose I do have some business here in Montaigu, so it seemed like a perfect excuse to get away from my work and see the gorgeous French countryside. There is a common bond between us. Our spirits have crossed paths before. I see great things for you, young one, and I would like to cultivate your gifts and help you to discover more about yourself and your abilities. There is another nearby, a great power, who might help you learn more about the path ahead of you and the enemies that confront you. Once known as the renowned physician Michel de Notre Dame, the seer Nostradamus joined with a temporal spirit and now sees things no other man can see. Lately, he has accumulated great power, something that has not gone unnoticed by myself or by other wielders. I suggest that you seek out Nostradamus and speak with him. His uncanny ability to predict future events might provide insight into those who conspire against you, or even help you discover answers that you seek about yourself. Several years ago, Nostradamus wrote a controversial book of prophecies called The Centuries. The Inquisition hunted Nostradamus and branded him a heretic, afraid that his prophecies might influence people to view magic with less suspicion. Nostradamus fled from the Inquisitors. I do not know where the caves are, but it is likely that someone here in Montaigu could show you the way. Arrivederci. If you wish to speak again, you can find me here, or perhaps we'll meet again in town. Always good to see a familiar face. I just thought I would check on your... A merchant by the name of Guillaume promised to deliver a rare spirit to me, bound within a special gem. I need this spirit to power one of my new inventions, a siege engine that operates by magic. Unfortunately, Guillaume has failed to arrive, and I fear he might be avoiding me. I would look for him myself, but I need to repair my flying machine. Arrivederci. If you wish to speak again, you can find... But I was capturing her inner beauty. Yes. I mean, that is to say... aha! Louis! It seems you have a new patron. Always good to see a familiar face. I'm still having a dreadful time putting my flying machine back together.
Un grog et un bœuf.
There's a presence within that dwelling that troubles me. There's an ominous veil shrouding this place, hiding a presence I have sensed before. Though there is magic shrouding her presence, the taint of a deva is unmistakable. I cannot discern the demon's identity, so it would be best to prepare yourself for any encounter. As you wish.
I know you. We've met before, haven't we? Yes, before you were in this shell. The pull of your fate is as strong as it was before.
Foul temptress! Lionheart, you must know that the creature before you is Druge, the deva of lies and deception. Trust nary a word that leaves that witch's tongue.
I have not heard that name in many ages, not since we clashed so long ago as bitter enemies. Stranger, you should know that the spirit within you is wise and good, but ignorant of my transformation and rigidly incapable of forgiving my past sins. Well then, spirit bearer, what are you seeking here? Beware the dangers of the caverns. Therein dwells a great spirit of prophecy, whom some misconceive as a god and others. Your journey will be riddled with questions. The relics? They are nearby. But why do you bother with such earthly trifles? All in this world shall pass away, and this place sooner than most. Very well. I sense a truth in your conviction. I will help you if you promise not to harm the Cathars. The crypt is haunted by unnatural shells which should not walk this plane. The old Knight Brother Michel can show you where this crypt lies, and I can help you prepare for your journey. You seek my aid again? I shall do what I can. Truth and lies sometimes are indistinguishable. It is true that I once used lies like daggers against your kind, stabbing at virtues to corrupt man and woman alike. It took centuries of enduring the endless struggle of good and evil to understand there are greater truths than those absolutes. I seek to transcend. A perfecti is beyond that which is flawed and mortal. Perfecti transcend the material world and leave behind all imperfections. It is the purity of immortality. The shells we wear are of small import. Only by becoming a perfecti, by leaving this world aside, can one's spirit... I am on that road now, and the closer I come to its end, the clearer I see the spirits that travel beside me. I recognize you, but only dimly, as in a dream. Your journey will be riddled with questions. Some may be... Seek your